Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Joe Ryan gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Digging in, Ryan Noah. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Athletics, the first baseman, Ryan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, as these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Here's another 0-2. Popped up. Lewis in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 0-2 once more. Fastball taken high for a ball.
2 strikes.
Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. So when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in now, Gio Urshela. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Giro, Darryl Parker behind a dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips the coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. Struck him out. Twins scheduled to hit from the bottom of the inning next on MLB Network. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's Mr. Old School.
Leading off,
He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound. Has a little bit of a perky, jerky delivery. Not overpowering. Good fastball. 89 to 92.
Outside.
Good mix of off-speed pitches. But I will say this. A strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and then moving in the right direction.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys? Now the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he rips it on the ground to second. Here, scoops it up on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Digging in, J.J. Day. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And it's taken for strike one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Trying to chase out of the zone that time. J.J. Davis goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. In there for strike one.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Booker playing here in his age 26 season. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 once more. Is taken for ball one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Boy, they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Aledmus Diaz. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Royce Lewis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Royce Lewis.
First delivery to him on the way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
That's a ball. Misses. Ball two. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dave moves over, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left and makes all the routine plays.
Booker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Set to get his day started, Dan Robinson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit down the line at first. but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first with plenty of time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Kevin Smith. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hard hit at third. To his left, Lewis. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Set to get his day started, Shea Langer. It's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1-0 the count. Third inning, no score to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2. I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. That's Blake Buddy Reed. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel to third.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his day started, Colby Obradovich.
Leading off for
and it's
the
been
Twins,
a real struggle for him
the
with
left
the bat
fielder,
so far this year.
Colby
Looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
That's the ball.
And he takes ball 1. On a great school swing there, it's 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. One and two, here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. Fine running play there for the first out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 22. Now
at the plate, number 22. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. first offering on its way. Slides down the left side, but foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, the second baseman, Brooks.
Into the box,
Lee.
Brooks Lee. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Darren.
Now in the box, Darren Obradovich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. Digging in to try it again. Ryan Noah back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Obradovich has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Ryan Goins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. And it's fouled away. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he?
Now
that's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Oh, that's just out.
A ball and no strikes. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Standing in now, J.J. Hay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind 0-2 now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler W. He singled his last
first
time.
baseman,
Here comes the first pitch.
W.
Nope.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Throw down to first, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Langer goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Buxton retires 2 down now.
The third baseman,
Up next from Minnesota, Royce Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
That's ball 2.
Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. There's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Fouled away. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. A high fastball is in there. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitching, but both getting the same thing, both going strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Slow little roller to third. Has it. On to first. And 2 down. Now batting. So striding in. Kevin Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sex.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Striding in, Shea Langer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard strike.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
In there, 1-1. Smith over at second. Langer at first, 2 out in the inning. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy strikeouts.
designated
So the
hitter,
focus going forward
Alex
is on shrinking the zone
Healy.
and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
In now, Dan Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. A 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Ball 2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
2-2. It's laid off and the count runs full. Colby Obradovich waits on deck. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Misses, that's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
2-2. Fouled off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That ball is absolutely crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
He was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Now that
Number 22. Number 22. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
the batter,
And
number
now
2.
time will be called here as you see the
baseman,
pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Brooks Lee. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike 1. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. The 1-2. Runner goes for second. Towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan Noah. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball 1.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Number 22 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Striding in for Oakland, Ryan Goins. 0-2 on his line thus far. Ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
2 strikes.
Comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone's.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now
so a crucial moment here, and standing in, J.J. Day. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Takes this the other way to right. Dave moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Tyler W. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
1 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Popped him up. Urshela waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now riding in once again, Byron Buxton struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Line, that's a base hit in the left field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Royce Lewis. Slow roller down the third baseline. Close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Noah Hamilton is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Olympus Diaz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This pitch is popped up. W is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Kevin Smith from the stretch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Hamilton A 6'4" lefty. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
So we got him looking there. Kevin Smith, the second out in the 7th inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Shea Langer. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Booker at second with 2 down. The 1-2. There's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. T.J. McFarland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 31, T.J.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls,
corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Stepping into the box, Dan Robinson.
The catcher, Dan Robinson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball
now
1,
here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
2-0
2
now.
balls, no strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On the first to complete the double play.
Now batter.
Holding over Dumpers. Stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ballgame on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here comes the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
It counts.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Two out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's
Too
ball
much
2.
dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Noah in the foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Your
Sean
attention,
Armstrong
please.
been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen
for
as
the
he'll do
Twins.
so to start the 8th.
Number 43, John.
Coming to the plate now,
Armstrong.
Buddy Reed. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
We've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat of these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out.
The first
get it to the
number
bullpen.
22. Ryan.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
This is line to left, but without it. It's right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So digging in now, Ryan Goins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Count 1-0.
And a ball 1-0. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order.
Your
Austin
attention,
Pruitt
please.
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Austin.
The next Twin up, number 22. A hit in 2 tries so far. Drilled to first. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw is too late as he can't recover in time.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Brooks Lee. Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's upstairs.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
That's ball
And
4.
he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
2 ways to look at this. talk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work a lot. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Day is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Now batting, swing it from the left side.
Really doesn't matter which side you play to this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side. This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Unbelievable. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And now it's a make it now 50 for the season here.
Number 50.
Into the
center
box,
fielder,
Byron
number
Buxton,
25.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Set with the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dave back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Here's the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Looks
like a right-hander's got enough to throw now with the Oakland pen. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Pitch is popped up. Noah is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Twins 5 and the A's nothing.
Your
Justin
attention, please.
Kopech comes on
Now
from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Justin Kopech.
Digging in and listen for more. Gio Urshela will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat. Another big hit right here. No balls in one strike. The wind up and the 0-1. Well, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now will be a 4-hole hit.
DJ Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it over Duffy. Second out of the inning.
Up next to Oakland.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brent comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now battle.
Coming to the plate now, Aledmus Diaz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now at the plate, Kevin Smith. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they still...
And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-0 the final score today. The Minnesota Twins used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Ryan takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Daniel Mengden pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 out.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Joe Ryan grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks, leading as the White Sox took care of the Rays 6-3. The Detroit Tigers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 1-0. Francisco Alvarez drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Metropolitans over the Royals 8-5. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-4. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-1. The Astros allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-1. The Nationals got 12 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-6. The Atlanta Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 6-1. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 9-2. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-8. The Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 9-3. The Diamondbacks got 11 hits overall as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3.